Hey, hey everybody. Not really sure where to start. Just wanted to revive my YouTube channel after deleting my other few videos that I had started with a while ago. I started to get really insecure about what I was posting in my YouTube channel. I have always struggled with confidence, and even though I watch YouTube reseller content all the time, I kind of felt like mine was insignificant. So I'm trying to overcome that now. I'd like to post, hauls of thrifting and a little bit about what's going on in my personal life, and kind of just post day-to-days on the weekend. So yes, I'd like to start posting video again. A little bit about what happened with my eyes. For about 8 months, I stepped out of posting really on Instagram and also YouTube because I had gone on a cruise in December, and when I was on the cruise I had what I thought was pink eye. I used a pink eye medication that the doctors told me to get in Canada, because in Canada it's over the counter and you don't need a prescription. And as I was on a cruise, I was running into all kinds of roadblocks with getting my prescription on the cruise. So after I used that prescription, my eyes kind of freaked out, and they were swollen and red and watering all the time, and my eyelids really were puffed up on the top, and there's still, in this eye you can see, is still a lot of swelling from what eventually, after months and months, they told me that I had pigment dispersion syndrome. And we have since found out that the pigment dispersion syndrome, which means that the pigment in the back of my iris is sloughing off when it rubs up against the back of my eye. The pressure builds up so high that it bows out the back of my eye, and upon impact, if I do anything impact related, like running, or what I used to do was on my breaks at work, I would go up and down the stairs twice a day for my 15-minute breaks, and I would just kind of run up and down the stairs for 15 minutes. That impact of each step was causing the back of my eye each time to slough off more of the iris of my eye, which is the colored part of your eye. And each time it sloughed a cell off, it leaves a tiny, tiny, tiny hole in the back of my eye. And eventually that pigment just kind of floats around in my eye as floaters, and then makes its way into your eye drains. Where most people's fluid in their eye drains out, mine doesn't, because of the pigment clogging my drains. So eventually what happens is that raises the pressure in your eyes, and I have now pigment glaucoma. What that means is that eventually I will go basically blind, and it starts out from the far corners of my eye, from the sides. My peripheral vision will eventually close in, and it'll get to the point where it starts to impede the front of my eye vision too. So it's just what it is. It's eventually going to happen, and it's just something that I know that I have to control. And over the course of 8 months of working with 3 different physicians, I now have a glaucoma doctor who has managed to control, for the most part, the pressures in my eye, so that they're mostly normal, or what they'll accept as normal for me. A normal eye pressure is about 12 to 18. For most people, my pressures in my eye went up to about 31 and 30. My left eye is worse, so that one was 31. And it was so severe that the doctors didn't want me to leave their office until they managed to lower the pressure in my eye, because what happens with the pressure that high is your optic nerve will bottom out, they call it, and that means that you could, within minutes, go blind. And mine, I guess, had gotten so bad that that could have happened at any time. So that's kind of been a huge hit to my confidence, and that's kind of parlayed into everything in my life. It affects my job every day because my eyes aren't as good as they used to be, and it really, it impedes my looking at a computer, which is what I do from my 9 to 5. So that's a little backstory, a lot of backstory. And I just wanted to share that and give some insight as to why I kind of stepped away for a little while. But now I feel like, okay, well, this is just something that I have to deal with. So might as well keep moving forward. And I do want to do my YouTube channel for me and be able to connect with other resellers. So yes, I'd like to find a home for these secondhand goods that I'm finding that still have lots of life left in them, and put those into the hands of people that are looking for things at a really great price that still have a lot of life left. Instead of spending $1,200 on a designer dress, they can find it on my website for $4. That's my mission. I have fun with it. I love to go thrifting for my own personal wardrobe and for other people. I buy things when I'm out for my family members and my friends, and I just have fun with it. So it's a relaxing outlet for me. So I'm happy to be back. I hope, if you find that you'll enjoy watching my content, you'll subscribe and you'll like the video. Give it a thumbs up if you feel like you enjoyed it and you get some value out of it. And I hope to see you all soon. Bye.